Amazing artwork, classic cuisines from around the world, and stunning ocean views all around are just some of the things you can expect aboard the Wonder of the Seas as it takes its maiden voyage. As the fifth ship in the Oasis-class cruise ship line owned and operated by Royal Caribbean International, the Wonder of the Seas, as it is aptly called, is the most high-tech cruise ship on the seven seas and promises a world of adventure for all on board. So join us as we take you on the cruise of a lifetime aboard the biggest cruise ship ever built. At 236,857 gross tons, it is 6 times bigger than the famous Titanic. Constructed for Royal Caribbean at the Chantiers de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France. Now, what does it take to move such a massive ship on water? The Wonder of the Seas is powered by 6 marine diesel sets, each composed of 3 16-cylinder 16V46D engines and 3 12-cylinder 12V46D engines. The 6 engines on board generate 135,000 horsepower as the ship cruises at a cool 22 knots, which is a fancy way of saying 41 kilometers per hour. For propulsion, the vessel depends on 3 20,000-kilowatt Azipod diesel-electric thrusters that are mounted under the stern to make steering easy. The 4 thrusters installed on each ship produce about 5,500 kilowatts of power. But enough of the engines, let's take a look at what the ship has to offer. At 1,188 feet high, the Wonder of the Seas is taller than the Eiffel Tower, with 18 decks in total. At full capacity, it can cater to 6,800 passengers at a time with a crew of 2,300 members, making sure that every guest has a pleasurable stay. Out of the 18 decks on the ship, 16 are dedicated to guests, divided into 8 different neighborhoods, each with its own distinct features. In one part of the ship, you can find the guest rooms, or staterooms as they are called. In total, the ship has 2,867 staterooms, and each room is approximately 260 square feet with 2 twin beds that can be converted to a royal king bed. One of the largest staterooms on board is the Ultimate Family Suite that I dream of staying in one day. This 2-story suite has an air hockey table and tennis table right on the balcony with enough space for you and your family. There is also a floor-to-ceiling Lego wall, a 3D cinema, media library, and an in-cabin slide from the kids' bedroom on the upper level to the living room below. Booking this suite also means that you get yourself a royal genie that grants all of your wishes by giving you exclusive access to the best of everything on board the ship. Now that's a way to spend a holiday. If you are still staying in any one of the suites, you get exclusive access to the newest neighborhood, called the Suite Neighborhood. Here, you have access to a private restaurant and a sun deck with a bat, plunge pool, and lounges where you can take in the ocean air with stunning ocean views around you. The waves and movement of the ship at sea can make staying on the ship for a long time a bit nauseating, and that's why every square inch of the staterooms have been accounted for. You have a big bed, a mirror, several outlets to charge your electronics, and a cabinet with several sets of drawers where you can store items. The general design of the rooms is done to make it feel as spacious as it can be, with views of the ocean so that you don't feel constricted. Since the long hallways on the ship can be a bit hard to deal with, especially if you're going to be spending days on board, the designers used clever tricks to make the hallways seem shorter than they really are, with carefully placed artwork in specific areas of the ship. Want to grab a bite to eat? Then why don't you try out the hundreds of options available on Wonders of the Sea? With 20 restaurants, this luxury ship is like a melting pot of flavors, filled with cuisines from around the world. The main dining room provides the perfect upscale dining experience. On Deck 5 in the Royal Promenade, you can find Sorrento's Pizza, which serves all the favorites. For an extra bit of fun, you have the option of customizing your own pizza. One of the most popular restaurants on the ship, if not the most popular, is the Windjammer Marketplace, where you can enjoy a casual buffet any time of the day. And on special occasions, the marketplace hosts themed nights like the Flavors of India, where you can enjoy your favorite meals from India. The Central Park is another neighborhood that is a hit with guests and a common feature in the cruise ships owned by the Royal Caribbean. Within this neighborhood, you can find several live entertainment options, plenty of seating areas, and you can just imagine how cool it would be to take a leisurely stroll with the greenery all around you. Even though there are so many people on this ship at the same time, it really doesn't seem like that on the Wonder of the Seas. The various activities going on in different parts of the ship means that no space feels unnecessarily congested and tight. There is an epic slide called the Ultimate Abyss that happens to be the tallest slide at sea. Unlike most slides, this is a dry mat one, but you are definitely in for fun as you ride down the 10-story drop. On Deck 6 is the popular boardwalk neighborhood that brings all your childhood memories to life. This unique neighborhood has an ice cream shop, hot dog stand, and a carousel that anyone can ride. For adrenaline junkies, there's an 80-foot-long, 9-story-high zip line that can give you the rush you're looking for. For a not-so-casual evening, head over to the Royal Theater on Decks 4 and 5, where you can watch magicians, performing bands, comedians, and vocalists put on entertaining performances every night. At Studio B, you can enjoy spectacular ice skating performances, and for one night on the cruise, the ice surface is covered and the studio is transformed into a late-night club called Red. If you cannot get enough of the show-stopping displays, the Aqua Theater is your next stop, and you are in for a real treat with the rewarding aquatic show performed by an all-female cast. But make sure you book your reservation first, because there is no way for you to enjoy this without one. To keep you in tip-top shape throughout the cruise, there are several fitness and wellness centers that will leave you feeling refreshed at the end. At the Vitality Spa on Deck 6, you can get all sorts of massages, facials, and you can even find an IV therapy lounge. Tucked away in Deck 6 as well is the massive fitness center with a jogging track and all the exercise equipment you'll need for a satisfying workout. The Wonder of the Seas is a treat for all ages, and a cruise on board the biggest ship in the world is guaranteed to be an unforgettable experience. Have you ever gone for a cruise on the Wonder of the Seas? Share your experience with us and stay in touch by watching more amazing videos.